Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee Talk the movie. For the people that don't know what a movie on this channel is, a movie is just, for example, Coffee Talk, 14 episodes. All those episodes we're going to combine and going to split into two separate movies. You're currently watching part 1 of the Coffee Talk movie, which will take around 5 to 6 hours. And why a movie? You guys voted you wanted the movie, and overall, yeah, a movie is just, I will cut out the intros and the outros, and you will just be watching the full gameplay, you know, in one go, or in 2 goes, because there's a part 2 to the movie, obviously. Yeah, whenever that part 2 will release, probably next week or next month. So far, enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell if you want to see other series. You can also click the link in the description that will lead you to all the playlists that we have on this whole channel. And if you want to join Discord, also in the description. Alright, good luck and enjoy the movie.
Seattle 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between the races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be, and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. But still, it is a place and a time where anything can happen. Don't forget to hydrate yourself, it is very important. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives, and when the humans live among them as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Don't forget to hydrate, it's very important. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. That's an interesting way to put it. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, a place that is only open when the sun is sleeping, a place where people can share their stories. And these are their stories. Barista is, by the way, the word for a female bartender, but we'll just ignore that, we'll just say I'm a barista. I mean, I can still do a woman kinda-ish voice, so you know. Tuesday, September 23rd. No, 22nd, 2020. Sorry. And we will each episode do one night. So one night, one day. You get what I mean. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Tycho. How is it the night so far? It's calm, as usual. We've got a slight problem though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor. So I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again. You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... God damn it, these machines always interrupt at the wrong moment. Ah, pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. This is our phone. Here we have Tomodashil. And here we can just see our friends. Freya, storyteller. Birthday 29 January. Writer of the Evening Whispers. Talks about mundane things, art and lifestyle in general. Georgie, Seattle Police Department. Birthday 1st of June. Okay. And Gala, 13 September is his birthday. He's a cat kind of person, I think. Stories, The Evening Whispers. Okay. Your free trial will start tomorrow, September 23rd, 2020. Thank you for subscribing to our Fiction Plan free trial. You will receive active subscription to our Fiction Plan and will start receiving your daily short stories tomorrow. Hope you enjoy the content we provide. Short stories, eh? Okay. These are our coffees that we can make. But she wants she wants a triple coffee, so that just means espresso. So let's brew espresso for Freya. Alright. 1 cup of triple shot espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. That aroma. 9. Okay. Ah, exactly what I need. Anyway, where were we? You're planning to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, you know, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounded so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go awry. Did I say something wrong? No, you were right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know who owns the Evening Whispers? GRA Media, right? Yes, and they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presented itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book ID. Awkward silence. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah. I know it was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they react? Thankfully, he's seen my short stories, so he challenged me. Oh, she's a short story writer, okay. If I can get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get the fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whispers? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on the novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper's deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you've got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? I assume the number of words you have written is not too far from 0. Hey, that's rude. I've written some stuff, you know. May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, well, after reading it, I decided to just delete everything immediately. So, 0? Yes. I really need to finish it in at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish and do some editing. Sounds like a plan. If you can pull it off. I know. You don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, you know. Really? I'm glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. We have another customer. Oh, that's great. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend, not planning to be awake all night, so definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. That's a good idea actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please? Let's just... Freya? No, didn't change anything. Okay, whatever. Well, the only thing we have with chocolate is dark chocolate, so, here you go. Goodness, thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it is the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she says. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. Just like the two of you, ladies. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Nah, that's no real secret. We just have a wheat shop in the back, you know. I mean, we grow so many plants and everything. We sell them for $50 each gram. So I see you're smoking. Maybe you want to try a free sample of our delightful weed, you know. I mean, why not? Why not? And you can even smoke it here. And yes, maybe $50 is a bit too expensive, but you know, you pay for the quality. So if you want to try a free sample, you can. Tigo here's damn rich, that's the secret. Oh really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it, Tigo can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. But by the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works the best at night and in a coffee shop, so not many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Oh, is that her boyfriend? I think so. Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk. Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Okay, so milk and bitter with milk so we can do latte art. Oh, that's the wrong one. Bitter is coffee. Cafe latte or... No, this is milk. This is 2 milk, so that won't be bitter. I think the cappuccino will be a bit more bitter. With milk, yes. Remember, we can do some latte art. We will certainly do it because they ask for it. But like, we play this game for the story and not really for the latte art. I'm not good at it, as you can see. I'll just do something like this usually. We'll just play a little around with it. But more than that, I don't know, man. It's fine. Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Baileys. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet you both. I'm Tycho. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contract with Steve? Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He is tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to deal with. That's because you're good with your fists. Not as good as your coffee making skill though. Thank you, I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is, I'm going to write. So I'll leave you two in the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at the table in the corner, next to the window. That's my spot. Oh, okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, by the way, I'll try to keep these characters a little with all the same voices. But you know how hard it is if you've seen any of my other story games. So I'll try to, but it certainly is hard. So please have a little respect for that, to say it like that, please. And if you like how everything is going already, please do subscribe or do like the video already. And if you want to see more content overall, you can view my playlists on my main page. And if you like my content, please subscribe. I give you free content. Give me a free subscription, please. It's completely free. Should we move to other seats too? Nah, here is good. Okay then. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal earlier so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest clients? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. You should ask Tycho here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying customers? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my own methods. but it wouldn't be wise to talk about it customers to other customers. Now that's one good lesson to learn for the day. Your parents? Yes. So you talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all. Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about how even if I outlive you. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf. That's already been tainted by a lowly succubus? That's exactly what they said. So this is it then? The end of our relationship? It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, you know. We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then why don't you... Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. Ah, I can think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. Ah, this is sad. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. That's alright. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly no. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Let me take a look at this one. Yep, Lua. Biz Dev lead at discovering National Capital. Okay. 2 October. Fotre a me est un paysage choicy. No clue what language it is. Bailey's. Damn, that's a clean fucking picture. Damn. Birthday 10th of August. Freelance designer and hashtag one pumpkin spice fan. Okay. Brew pet. Green tea latte. Both sweet and savory with a hint of bitterness for the heart. Green tea, milk and milk. That's not too harsh. Don't forget to hydrate yourself, ladies and gentlemen. It is very important, even at midnight. And no, don't go saying, but Tigo, if I go drink right now, if I hydrate myself right now, I'll go sleep in a bit, and then I have to go up out of my bed to go to the toilet because I have to pee. But still, please hydrate yourself. It is very important. Even if it's just a little bit of hydration, you know? Please do so. It do be very, very important. No latte art this time. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? I love this coffee shop. Me personally, at this moment, to really have the barista feeling, you know, or bartender feeling. Me personally, I think I'm beginning to like someone. I think, yeah, or at least at the stage that I'm recording this, obviously, which is a little earlier than 2024, but still. For now, I think things are going well, and the feeling is definitely growing. So, we'll see. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now. And probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do fist again. Alright. Oh, Freya's back. Oh, she looks scared. You were listening to from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay, I think I'm going to close up the shop after this. That's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay. You have a good night then. You too. The Evening Whispers. Free of charge. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Seattle is the place where we are right now. Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Oh, so that's... Yep. We also have a little bit of trouble with that. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's just start the day. We'll see how the day goes, you know. Good evening. Good gracious. What is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulse temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me what are you going to write about? This coffee shop. What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of the customer personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see here. How loosely based? Knife Walker. Novel versus the level loosely based. The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's what happens when you have long hair. Hairs get in your mouth sometimes. For no reason at all. That's already very difficult, you know? Different, you know? You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you not to write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although, you can just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's gonna come tonight. I wonder what kind of story they'll have. Oh, talking about the customer of tonight. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Tigo, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here. Hence the formalities. You are stiff as ever. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea, I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tomodachi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Sweet and healthy coffee. Oh, damn. Were we already able to read this? Myself, summary. Freelance designer, museum art, gallery frequenter, art school graduate, will draw a design for food and shelter. Okay. Brew pad. Let's see what is not to use milk. We do have tea though. What? I mean... Oh, we have honey and ginger now. With a hint of sweet. This is a hint of sweet, right? I think so. I mean, it should be. Sweet, healthy coffee. Healthy is like the least... yeah, honey coffee. Coffee with honey for the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with service like you gave the old pops here, please. What are you having? You still need to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Is this espresso, by the way? Fuck. Yep. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. Grass. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. Dirt block. She only had to be brown and it really was a dirt block. There's no racism, that's just this fucking joke. Learn to fucking take jokes. Otherwise leave this channel, I would say. Because we do make sometimes some messed up jokes. This is perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. Do she regret it? Not that much. Folks, seriously, care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job, at least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Tico said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet, but my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway, so technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to, but still coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll just do fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What it will be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You're letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady looking police officers who love to take their breaks more than they should to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Tigo is probably worried about losing customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard, of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be the inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a story from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. Nope. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block. I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You ask me for information about the busker, the ones who's always playing his guitar, always got a rose with him. Oh yeah, that guy. Yep. Poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least You gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Oh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is, but she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Actually good humor. Don't forget to drink, because it's very important to drink even at midnight. And don't say, no, I don't want to drink, because then I have to go to the toilet while I'm in bed. Well, that may be true, but it also is very important to hydrate. So if you didn't hydrate yourself enough during the day, and be honest with yourself, please drink some water right now. It is very important to keep yourself hydrated. Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spend a lot of my time here, I guess. And there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. Oh, because of one couple, she wants to do every single customer. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures. Oh, fuck. When I heard their story, I kinda felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form of countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients, helping her friends sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed off about getting the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then. See you around. Later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. Good gal, good gal. I like Officer Georgie. He's a good guy. Only my voice doesn't like him really, because he's a little bit of a lower voice. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Don't forget to keep yourself hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Please do. Even the game says it, so please do it. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Tycho. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imaginations I go. Go on. That should do for the experiment. Ah, someone is coming. Oh, well, hey, wait, aren't you Gala from the Tomodachi thing? Born and raised in Seattle, a lactose intolerant cop. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Tycho. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. This place is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but... Gayla, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. So there will just be a ginger coffee, I think. Yeah, right. I mean, that ain't that hard. Jahe Tiburuk. Your order is ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Wait, wasn't this a woman? I recall my memory of like playing this game and thinking it was a man all the time, or did I think it was a woman all the time? I don't know. Fuck. Two main voices. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Yeah, that's the same, right? Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many chances after just a few years though. Yeah, things changed a lot in just 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened around 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other for a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, you were talking about the 60s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved, bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's the smile, if you don't mind? Heh, nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? Oh. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You've got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about that newfound virus going viral, the hospitals has been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No, one is sure about that. But most people who come in are just, I don't know what to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital. What was it called? Admission officer? And yes, I'm still a hospital admission officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty in long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Huh. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospitals. They can certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just a middleman with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really, I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah, how's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, by going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood, synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind, without relying on real blood, considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it, trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers and turn off others. A fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do dry experiments with it. Other things? Mostly booze, but I know some mix it with not so legal substances. You know a lot. I work in the hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet, but I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities, but this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Why don't you use the furry sedative available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Am I a werewolf? What? What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? I'm no werewolf. That only happens in porn. Oh wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. Common. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So continuing with your story. How far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know it involves ginger and probably something lightly caffeined. Like tea maybe? You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. Sorry for the voices, by the way. It's I try to make them distinguished, but it is hard because I think they both kind of have a low-pitched voice. Try to do 2 low-pitched voices at once. I'm sorry, I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit the coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Alright. Freya time? Yes, grass hair time. Hey, are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. Those 2 guys kinda remind me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video do you think I was talking about? You know. Oh, never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please. Don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume. Oh, don't worry. I will be here tomorrow. Night, night. Be careful on your way back. Evening Whispers, free of charge, Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. What is curriculum? I don't know. Stop workplace racial profiling. The Orcish Workers Union demands. Okay, make peace. We have brain. That's going to be a hot topic, I think. What do you think about these lights? Do you find them relaxing, or what color do you rather see? Let me know in the comments down below. I have these kind of colors, so you can let me know. Welcome. Yo, a cup of honey milk. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. By the way, it's been a little time since I last recorded these episodes, because, well, I wanted these lights and now I have them. It took a little while till I got them, but now I have them and it's the perfect timing to upload. By the way, don't forget to check out our channel playlist, because we upload way more series than you may think. I mean, if you're watching this in the night, watch this episode, but just go to sleep after it, okay? It's for your own benefit and for your own good. We have something in Tomodachi. We know something about Freya. Journalist and short story writer. You can read my surreal and weird stories and at the Evening Whispers. Idolize and aspire to be someone like Gil Nyman or Maruki Harukami. Okay. And Gala, we only know his birthday, 13 September. Okay. So his birthday has actually just been one because it is September, or is it November right now? I don't know. What did you want? Jahe de Broek. Coffee, ginger. Ginger presides over the ground, the coffee at the bottom of the cup. Originally from Indonesia. What was it again? Oh. Okay. Something with milk and honey, right? So let's just do milk and honey. We'll see what comes from it. Honey milk. Yeah, I guess. Honey milk. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Also, I don't know the voice I do anymore, and I have a little sore throat right now, so definitely don't forget to hydrate yourself. But yeah, it's sorry if I do the voice a little stupid. Or different, I would rather say. She's waiting on someone, I think? No, that's Freya. Hey Tycho, it seems like there's a cat. Ah, cute. Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey kitty cat, what are you looking for? Want some milk? What? Okay. Hi barista. Yes, I'd love some milk. Holy. You look like you've just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a Neko Mimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Neko Mimi friends? I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a than commuting as a bipedal form. Kind of. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Ah, I'm sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything? No, milk and nothing else. Milk and nothing else? Then we will get you milk. Why do you even put it in the machine? Milk. I don't think it's the correct thing. Nah, just kidding. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? I was just giving her a compliment. Thanks for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who can take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old, so I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. Oh. I don't. Oh my. Are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger. Blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly? Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch the mainstream media. Pfft, snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? She is not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? make your order. Is this some kind of made cafe experiment or something? So, what do you want to order? The usual. Right? I think so. I hope so. Your espresso is ready. As good as usual. I'm glad you liked it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia, the member of the Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not the lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk? I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit to drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. No, seriously, why are you here? Quit it! Well, you know, the usual young folks problem. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out all alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I can turn into a cat. I guess that's true. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She isn't with us anymore. Like I knew. She passed away a few years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know everything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago, so yeah, he does know a thing or two. Who's that? Ah, Georgie. Good evening, Tiro. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Tiro. Yes, officer. I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Green tea with lemon and honey. Lemon and honey, right? He wants lemon with honey, not honey with lemon. Oh, by the way, probably last time I've recorded this, I also had long hair. Now that's also gone. Cough syrup. Cough. I get it. Here you go, Georgie. Your special drink is ready. Well. What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Damn, this is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You should go. You sure you want to hear it? Yes. The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that and the labor union protests, everything is fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that a strong proof that this area is safe. Hey. I mean, she's an orc. I don't know what... I mean, orcs usually have like a sort of deeper kind of voice. I mean, maybe she smokes, so maybe this is actually a very good voice for her. I mean, you know what? Sometimes we have to do some certain voices for some certain characters that don't really fit, but still are easy for me to do, so I can just keep doing them, you know? Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, you know, you also have those silent listeners and enjoyers of the coffee. And you also need those in your shop, obviously. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go, and this place looks cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar, but you're in rage, right? How did you know? How can you read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say, especially when they have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all of your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop. That is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah, Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course, this is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? What? Don't look at me like that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You are a father yourself. Oh, right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyways, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Haha. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Then I was just one among countless others. It wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. What happens after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy, but we gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe you and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible? Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act my as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this has happened a lot? But why did you run away this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away, using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved issues are dangerous. In any relationship. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did that happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even further? I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel. Even try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to resolve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. You need to go home as well. I can give you a ride. But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So, where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Nico Town. Oh, that's quite far. You're still going to drive me home, right? Old man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm driving my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Tycho and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Tycho. Ah, that's kind of him. And that's why he's a cop. More cops should be like him, shouldn't they? And there they went. Yes. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it today. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep up with this. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly an employee of the month. You never know. You never know, I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Today in the Evening Whispers, Friday, September 25th, 2020, the Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. That's a good thing for them. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Werewolf activities imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Okay, damn. That's going to be something. We do have something on our phone. Hey, it's Hyde again. Ah, Georgie. Favorite things? Movies, Police University, Cop Story, Robert Cop. What I'm doing with my life? Father of 3 beautiful girls. Damn. We also know a little bit about Hyde. Vegan vampire, professional model, CP, Malaysia, probably phone number. And Rachel? Birthday 29 of February, contact, sure, for business inquiries. Okay. Very interesting photo, to say the least. Brew pad, we have unlocked something. Cough syrup, a cure for a sore throat. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gayla's coming. After a shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Huh. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. Oh, I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista in the coffee shop up. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on. Did you think I was serious? Oh. Nah, give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Ginger green tea, very warm and bitter. Certainly, warm and very bitter. Here you go. You have your green tea. Your drink is ready. Let's see. Good. Glad you liked it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes, for a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something as honorable as that. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot? More or less. You befriend a startup founder? So I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. The startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skin care products? No way. Vampire models. Well, we are naturally good looking. Skin paler than elves. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good-looking living mannequins. I'll better to advertise anti-aging products than with who naturally don't age. Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. The truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Whoa. 30 years, Jesus. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civil person if you can. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time when I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey. You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Anyway, What were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay, but I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. Warm and sweet. Okay. I mean, you're sweet, but you're warm. I think we can do better. That's exactly what we had. Now, we're not gonna get it warm. So, we do need you. Could be. Kind of. I don't know. I think we're going with the milk like this was better, or like this, I mean. Yeah. This is the best I could do, I think. I hope it will work. What do you, by the way, think about the lights? It's a bit red, but like, do you enjoy it? It's like, it's good and nice for the eyes, right? I think. Probably. Honey ginger milk. Serve it. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end the day. We did it. Nice. Now, 2 seconds. Yeah, I think this is better, right? A little more light instead of red. That's better. Glad you liked it. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So, not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it will be normal slice of life. You'll have a tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set in a world where only humans exist. Huh. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest difference will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, well, always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's a fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Ah, thank you. That's Gala, probably. No, it's not. It's Lua. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hey there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished the meeting. I need an escape from my co-workers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Green tea latte. Latte, whatever. Hyde, supermodel. Part of Lost Angels Agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Deep. Coffee, coffee, coffee. In case you didn't get it the first time, I'm a big fan of Neiman and Harukami, so there's that. What I'm doing with my life, working as a journalist, because it's the best way to learn how to write better, talk to people who have experienced more than you, and get paid for learning things. Nice. Not our thing. What? We have stories? Oh my god. Actually, let me read those. It's gonna be a longer episode because of it, but whatever. And if a double-decker bus crashes into us, to die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if a 10-ton truck kills the both of us, to die by your side, well, the privilege is mine. Mirosi's voice blasted from the old speaker of the car. Everyone in the car was singing along, and by everyone I was talking about me and her. There were only two of us and an almost empty highway. Do you consider dying by my side to be a heavenly way to die? She asked after the song finished, breaking the noisy silence of the car. That depends, I answered. Depends on what? On how we die. Sure, having a masked psychopath slowly mutilating us while we're holding hands won't be a pleasant experience. Then what kind of demise would you consider a heavenly way to die next to me? That's hard. I'm pretty sure I'd prefer something that's not too painful though. So us dying of old age together would be our heavenly way for us to die? Hey, hold on. We just started officially dating yesterday. Don't plan too far. Ouch. What was that for, meanie? Haha. I was just joking. Besides, I'd rather think about a heavenly way to live with you right now. And have you found any answer to that? Look at me and then close your eyes. Just do it. She closes her eyes. I leaned over, getting close to her face. Then for a moment that felt like 100 years, we kissed. The speedometer was pointing to 100 kilometers an hour, and the highways was almost empty. Almost. Death Drives by Freya Fatima. So just our Freya. Death drives, but sometimes he commutes. When that happens, you know for sure, because his presence is clear all over the news, but still mostly deaths or drives. I realized this fact after returning from a long trip to Tokyo I took recently. As usual, I drive to work every day thanks to my unreliable public transportation here, and I noticed that every day my life is always on the line. No, not on the line as in we will eventually die and we don't know when. On the line as in we are all at war with everyone else. We're in war between pedestrians, cyclists, motorcycles, cars and everything else on the road. And during all of that, death is either driving or sitting in the car seat next to us. Ever since realizing this, I started to drive more carefully. I drive as if my parents are sitting next to me and telling me to drive slower, because I know death does not like reckless driving, and he's not as forgiving as my parents. French Kissing Cat by Freya Fatima, September 25th. So this is the story of today. So what's the craziest thing you've ever done in your life? Asked her dating app partner. Pretty bold question to ask on your first date. Akari thought to herself, and in the first hour as well. Are you sure you want to know the answer? She asked back. Definitely. I think it's the best time icebreaker question, and it's also a good indicator. Indicator of what? For how compatible we are, and well, you know, I don't mean to offend you, but just in case your answer is I cut someone into 12 parts or I strangled my Tinder date till he died, it's an indicator that I will immediately run away. Fair enough. Akari's interest in this guy increased. Maybe he could handle her story. So, do you want me to go first? He asked. I'll go first, although it's more like a crazy hobby of mine, not something I did just once so I could tell the story for the rest of my life. Color me interested. So, I love to kiss cats. That doesn't sound too crazy. I'm talking about lips to lips kissing, especially French. I love French kissing cats. What? Her date responded without hiding his surprise. You never tried it? If you feel uncomfortable with kissing a male cat, you can always try doing it with a female one. Are you telling me you've kissed a female cat before? Both male and female. I'm pretty flexible. He didn't say anything, which was unsurprising, considering such a secrets weren't usually revealed on the first date, or ever for many people. It's not that bad if, you know. Here, let me tell you about the first time I French kissed my cat. I was around 14, an age where most people feel curious about many things, especially sexual stuff. But I had no boyfriend, so I couldn't just ask someone to help me practice kissing. But I did have my biggest love at that time. Her name was Oren. More like oral. And she was a beautiful orange cat with a gorgeous pair of shiny orange eyes. Her date still hadn't responded, so Akori continued. Seeing her beautiful eyes, I got an idea. I decided to borrow my mother's red lipstick and painted my lips red. It was a mess, but I was pretty satisfied with the result. I picked her up as usual, and without her knowing, I quickly put my lips on hers. Of course, she clawed her way out of my grip, but just in that quick moment, I felt something weird. It's the same feeling you have when you ride the merry-go-round the first time. No roller coaster would be a better comparison. After that, I started honing my skills, and now even stray cats don't mind me kissing them. To her surprise, Akari noticed that her date hadn't left her alone in the cafe. Unlike previous dates she told her story to, so she did tell it to more people. I think that's a good thing, you know. Just be honest with the people you date, like, you know. Then it might come to a shocking surprise, but whatever, you know. Are you crazy? The man asked her, with his eyebrows halfway to his hairline. Oh, goddamn, my camera doesn't want to focus anymore. Wait a second. Okay, 2 seconds, please. Also, don't forget to hydrate yourself. But, well, you did ask about the craziest thing I've ever done. Why you're not interested in kissing a cat even after listening to my story? God, no. I'm a dog person, for God's sake. He's a dog person. Oh, God. A cup of green tea latte, please. I don't know how to make it. Green tea and milk. That was a little bit of a side story. Good stories, though. I've never read those. I really like them. Obviously, we're going to do some latte art. Just some wrinkles and sparkles. And then we do whoop. Then we do whoop. Then we do whoop. Whoop. Then we kind of fill it in, you know. Oh my god, that fucking stirring actually worked. Boop, 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 boop. Then we're going to do like a little bit of whoop. Beautiful tree. I mean tree, yeah, whatever. We're not here for the latte art, are we? Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think the drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting? Not that I know of. No, I think no, right? He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is... or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, it is okay for him to ask us like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer, you're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problem then. Psst, some more manners, old man. Show some more. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Bailey's and I have different views on importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they are supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elfin family. They can be cagey at times, I get it. But for whatever reason he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. Succubi. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we would just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple? And he is suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years. That was without familial approval, right? Well, yes, but I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Why do you even have to care so much about his or your family things? Just marry him, make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible. If he regrets his decision one day, abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua, did you ever think about the risk when you started dating him? Yes, no, maybe a little bit, but we didn't think it would get this far. Huh. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask, do you want to marry Baileys? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish, because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water. Mentality won't work here. Not every family is worth fighting for, you know. Some are. Not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did. Freya just being in the middle right here. You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. And you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple. On the one side, I do agree with Hyde, but on the other side, he's he's saying it in a kind of rude way to say it like that. So that's something. He could have said it differently, and it would have been better. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua. I will. Bye. Well, that's what you get from a cold-ass vampire. It is true, isn't it? You are super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well, I agree with Freya. It's like, on the other side, yes, on the other side, you're harsh. You didn't have to say it so harshly, you know? What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Gayla? Oh, there he is. It's Gayla. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gayla. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you wanting? What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my fury remedy? I mentioned it a couple of days ago. The one with ginger and caffeine? Yes. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You'll know when you get it right. Okay, so he said tea with ginger and something else. We could try milk. I mean, we could always... I don't know what it is going to be called if we have it, but like... ginger milk tea. I don't think that one is it. With lemon? You never know. Ginger lemon tea. It could be. But just to make sure. And what do we have here? Oh, probably Lua. Yep. I cannot read that. Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What am I doing with my life? Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends, entrepreneured by the forbidden fruit. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we don't have it right. He says tea, ginger, maybe honey? That's kinda our last guess. And otherwise we'll go with the bitter one. Yeah. I think the lemon bitter thing, this one is, I think, the closest. Probably. Here's your drink, sir. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. Now, I'm more interested in the story anyway, so tell me what happened. She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so there's this girl. I was about to say, are we going to read this all? And that's about it. Hyde, oh Hyde, you never change, do you? Oh, both of you are making to judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty is good and all, but you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. Not you two. I was a bit surprised though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Huh. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know what I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me. I understand. This place does have that special magic. Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reaction I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've got to go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. And there she goes. Off to sleep. Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet up here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make sure you come out. Seriously? I thought the story of Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years? Yes, why? Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back. Huh? Alright, Tycho, thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye. And now he's left alone here. Damn. What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end up today? Sure. Today in the Evening Whispers, Saturday, September 26th, 2020. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Okay. Let's just start the day, shall we? Welcome. Oh. Welcome. Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usually earthling linguistic problem. We will never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You can call us whatever you like. We do not mind a bit. Do you want to order anything, sir? Oh yes, we have to communicate our order. Please pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. Ah, what do you mean? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? Whoa. Yeah, really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided on what to order then? Okay, we would like to order anything. 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 Kinda astronaut, kinda cosmic guy that talks about we and us. If he talks about himself or them, to say it like that, then. So definitely just chocolate. Chocolate. Milk chocolate. Chocomel. Your drink is ready, sir. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry, it will not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Yes. Oh, nothing. Okay. At the moments like these, we can just open our phone, you know. Swipe right to Outer Space by Freya Fatima. September 26, 2020. Hello there, I'm a female alien. That's what you call us, right? From a planet located in the galaxy the humans call Andromeda. I'm here to make sure my kind can survive longer and spread farther across the universe. That's what was written on her dating app profile. As a sci-fi nerd, I didn't need to think much about swiping right, even though the pictures she was using for her profile were just cosplay silhouettes and weird, artsy, spaceship-like photos. And here she is now, sipping her cup of papaya Wamena, looking exactly like the dream girl I've always fantasized about. Dark bobbed hair, thick eyebrows, sharp eyes, and a never-ending smile directed right at me. So yeah, I came to this place like 168 hours ago. There were 12 of us, and I'm the lucky one being located in a place with such fantastic drinks, she says after some time spent explaining about her task as an alien. I love sci-fi, but this might be too much. She hasn't said anything about her job, where she was really born, or any other normal stuff. Maybe she's crazy. That must be it. No way. Such a perfect looking girl could be perfect on the inside too, I say to myself. So what is your plan? Are you going to release this story as a novel, comic, game, a movie? I ask her. What story? The story you've been telling me. It sounds like it could be really popular if you adapted it into the right medium. Well, I've been telling the story through my social media and dating apps. That's not enough. If it could be adapted to some sort of mainstream media, you could be rich, you know? You could be famous. Famous? Does that mean more of your people would know about my people and our mission? Definitely. And with exposure like that, it should be easier for me to meet humans with high quality seeds. Yeah, I guess. Okay then, where should I start? Suddenly my phone starts ringing. It's my best friend. Ah, pardon me for a minute, I need to get this, I say to her as I answer the call. Yo, dude, who the hell is that chick you're with? She's freaking gorgeous, man. My friend excited voice meets my ear, an overly loud whisper, immediately suspicious of. What are you at our usual coffee shop? Yeah, bro. I'm lining up at the counter. Do you see me? Oh, yep, there you are. You lucky bastard. Where did you meet the beauty, man? I always love it when they grow their happy hair super long and then color it like that. Huh? What do you mean? The chick, bro, sat right in front of you. She looks like just my ideal girl. Long hair, all rainbow colored, like that. Big eyes and those cheekbones. I put down my phone and stare at the round cheeked girl in front of me with a strange mix of emotions. Why are you looking at me like that? She asks. You really are an alien. Yeah, that's what I've been telling you this whole time. Well, fuck me. Finally was my task all along. So, my place or yours? And please no protection. Oh. Okay. Can we have the anti-copyright shit on? Because I know some songs are copyrighted. I've noticed. Excuse me, sir. Yes. What did you put your finger in the drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. 100% an alien too. Oh, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings used their speaking organ to drink and suck dick. We use our appendages to drink, usually a polypropylene drinking apparatus is provided for us to use. Pardon? It is what you call plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick. You mean a straw? Yes, we wonder why Earthlings rely on it so much. Mostly you can drink without it. Yet the plastic stick apparatus was provided on 87.76% of all drinking occasions we encountered, and it has become one of the biggest single-use pollutants on your planet. I believe it. Anyway, how do you drink with a straw? The same as we just did. But thanks to the plastic stick apparatures, we do not need to put our appendages into liquid mixture you call drinks. It is very convenient. Perhaps convenience takes higher priority in Earthlings' decision-making processes. I see. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hand on a straw? Affirmative. By the way, you said you just arrived. Where did you come from, sir? far. It would be too complicated to tell you all the details. But we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. What kind of mission? Find what the Earthlings call a female. And then breed. Okay. So you came from a far away place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm not talking about that kind of date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with fruits. Date? I mean, fruits expire. The expiration date, I guess. I wasn't talking about that kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own language. Earthlings really need to work on their communications. There are so many ways to communication, more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place has the worst communication methods. Can't argue with that. So, how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using this unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interactions on Earth, although the success rate of breeding is not as high as the interaction. Huh? I never heard about... Wait, are you talking about a dating app? This system used a fire symbol as their sign. Tinder. You are talking about the dating app. But again, we found some contradictions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires the person that interacts with it to swipe left or right. If you swipe left, it means you do not want to breed. If you swipe right, it means you do want to breed. And when two interactees swipe right between each other, they can commence the introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters on the communication platform, and they said some words that cannot be considered proper. I don't know what to say about that, but you said most of them. Some of them actually did not get mad. Oh, some of them are laughing with text. Did you get to meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear, but some did. Yes, but we got confused with the way they communicate. No outcome from the meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommended places according to our database. And this coffee shop happens to be one of the recommended places? Yes. Interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she would have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also has different interpretations of time. You're right about that. Oh yeah, literally, to be honest. Good evening, miss. Evening. Would you like to order something? Cafe latte, please. Shit. Orc. Woman. Deep. Deep woman voice. Me no can do. Shit. Cafe latte. You would expect me by now to know it, but no. I do not know. Don't forget to hydrate yourself, even if it's 1 PM. Don't care. Do it. What do you see in here? What I'm seeing? What am I seeing? I think I'm seeing a kind of river. I see a river that goes underneath a bridge. You know, this is the river. This is like also part of the river, and then this is the bridge. Sure. Your order is ready, miss. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this one is actually pretty great, I guess. I mean, we've never used this one, so it might fit. It might.
How is it?
Good.
Glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss?
Yeah, you know the drill.
Please enjoy your time.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, nothing. Pardon us.
Okay.
Excuse us.
Yes?
Are you waiting for someone?
Not this again.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No, I'm not waiting for anyone.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone.
Because we are waiting for someone from this app, and she is an orc just like you.
Look, here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc.
But is your name Yurik High 69? You're UK High 69.
Oh my god. Is this guy insane?
Please pardon them, miss. I don't think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you your UK High 69?
No. My name is Myrtle, and I never use your UK
High 69 anywhere. Oh, you really are not her.
Of course I'm not. Seriously, man. Nowadays, if you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you ask your friends? Go to a club or something.
This is more like an old lady voice. I've always had trouble with her voice. We don't have any friends on Earth.
Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth?
Well, from what I've gathered up to now, they're not from this planet.
Man.
Pardon us for the interruption, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to our search result, I thought it was a nuclear bomb, but it was a face. There are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting. Like this club about space exploration. They call themselves Trekkies. Lekker trekken.
Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet this female orc?
About an hour ago, according to the local time.
She's bailing on you, man.
What does that mean? It means big chance she's not coming.
I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you.
She's probably right, sir. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read it according to the application. Did she reply? No.
Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming.
I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are a pretty objective people, but somehow Earth fakeness has taught us a new kind of feeling.
This has happened before?
Many times.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy.
Earthlings use strategies to breed.
The most complicated strategies, in fact.
Your kind has never ceased to amaze us. If that's the case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately, but we will visit this place again in the future. You have a very nice place, owner. Please just call me Tigo. Thank you for your time, Tigo. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We will definitely study the breeding strategies of Earth.
Sure.
It's called norm, by the way, the breeding norms.
Although you can also use strategy as the keyword.
We will keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care on your way. Myrtle. Did we know her name before? I don't know. Game programmer working on a Full Metal Conflict series. Cool.
Well, boy, who the hell was that?
Oh, hi there, Freya.
What is that? What is an astronaut doing in this coffee shop?
Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently.
What kind of friend?
Leica the dog? A date from a dating app.
I should have been here. What does their date look like?
The date didn't show up.
Ouch. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronaut suit first before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common, but it doesn't have to be that literal, you know?
I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense.
What do you mean?
They might be an alien.
Alien? Like Englishmen in New York alien or alien?
Alien.
Outer space?
Probably. Or other dimensions, I don't know.
Whoa. Like super whoa. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here, but whoa. 2 seconds.
Life is never boring here.
That's why I'm writing about it.
Oh yeah, how's that going so far?
The writing?
Yes, the writing. With the capital T and W.
It's going pretty well, actually.
Nice. May I see it?
What do you mean?
Can I read the draft you've written so far?
No. Please don't.
Why?
It's not good enough.
Be more confident in your work. You know you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it,
maybe I can share some feedback.
Pretty fair.
You're right. I actually have prepared a printout of the draft.
So, were you planning to show it all along?
I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway.
Come on, I know the drill. And I'm pretty familiar with your stuff.
Alright. Let me get it out of my bag. Be honest with your feedback.
I will. Now, will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let's see. How was it? How was it? Let me read it on my own pace, okay? Why don't we get to read it, for crying out loud? What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character. Oh my, is the character badly written? And a fly just died on my screen because I squished it on my screen. Which I probably shouldn't have done, but whatever. Now it's dead, finally, after 3 hours. I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspiration. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example, you? You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think some people are coming. Hey, the draft! I'm not done yet. Welcome, would you like to drink here or take away, miss?
Here, please.
What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding?
I'll take order right away.
No need to hurry, take your time.
Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated?
You can order whatever you like, as long as we have the ingredients.
If that's the case, do you know masala chai?
The tea with spices?
Yes. I'd like to order a masala chai then, please.
The tea with spices. Ginger and cinnamon are spices, right? We'll see.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Did I know?
No, it is new. Oh my god.
I believe this is the drink you were talking about. Oh, I certainly know it is.
From the look of it, I think so. Let's give it a taste. This.
Is it bad, miss?
Oh no. It's really good. It's just brought back some memories.
I hope they're good ones.
Oh, there certainly are. They certainly are. Huh?
Alright.
Where were we again?
The main character. The main character feels very you. You bet. If the readers know me, they'll notice it right away. Is that okay? Sure, why not? It sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so.
Sorry.
Did you say something?
Yes. Sorry for the interruption. Are you a fiction writer?
Yes, I am.
That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fiction, short stories for the newspaper, or non-fiction stories about people in this town.
She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it.
Hey! Wow! How many books have you written?
Well, this would be my first book if I finish it.
I always wanted to be a fiction writer, but conjuring words is hard.
I'm a writer. And even I can't use complex words like conjure like you just did.
A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon.
What do you do? What's your name again?
Pardon me, my name is Aqua.
Hi Aqua, I'm Freya. And the barista here is Tigo. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So, yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at the university. I also make games in my free time. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write, but research papers need a lot of writing skills, right? Indeed. But it's descriptive writing, not narrative writing. What kind of fields are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my! I forgot about... you're a journalist. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's alright.
Excuse me for interrupting.
Yes?
You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right?
That's right.
Did you write a paper on the latest fluid rendering technique for 3D environments?
I believe one of the contributors is also named Aqua. Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it?
I did, and it was pretty important for the project we're working on.
May I ask what kind of project that is?
A project to build a nuclear bomb to bomb the whole world. Ha 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 ha.
It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work for FMC? Oops. I'm sorry, I got a little too excited all of a sudden.
Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the thing you work on.
I love this series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that.
My name is Myrtle.
What do you do in the project?
I'm one of the technical artists.
Ah, no wonder.
Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but could I ask your business card or something? Me and some friends have something we want to discuss. We submit those queries through your department contact form. We haven't received any replies.
Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends the queries to another department and sometimes it takes them a bit to respond. Pardon us for that.
Of course, shouldn't have expected that.
I don't have my cards with me right now. But, we can swap email addresses if you want.
Sure.
Here's my email.
Yep, got it.
This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that's getting a movie adaptation soon?
Yeah, that one. To be honest, I had the idea of turning the game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for the flashy visuals, but I doubt they'll do the series justice.
Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play video games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, obscure art games. The type of game...
Really? That's weird.
You're not the first to say that I'm weird.
It's not that. Usually people that play arty games are gamers that got bored of the current state of video games.
That's true. But I believe art games cater to a whole different market compared to mainstream games. Hence, a lot of players are not gamers and they're more accessible to play, but harder to perceive. Understanding them requires a whole different level of many things. Let me drink a little water. And also reset my camera a little. Yeah. Sorry, I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think.
Good point.
Yeah, that was really a good perspective. I play those types of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you got that look on of an artsy hipster, you know? Nailed it. So you understand my point of the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to go back. I'll email you first thing in the morning about our questions. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I also need to go home. We can talk in the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course it won't bother me at all. Shall we go now? Sure. Thank you so much, Tigo. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with the riding. Take care on your way, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. Please be careful on your way back. Research by day, aspiring in the death by night. So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me a proper feedback for the draft yet, and I could see that you were reading it on and off. Well, it's kinda good. Seriously? That's it? I'm not an editor. Did you expect me to leave a full list of notes for you? Yes. Really? You're mysterious. That much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Admit it. Okay, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Well, the night is young, bring it on. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Today in the Evening Whispers, it's Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Research found that most fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Profile Morris Lester, from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Okay. Anyways, today we're going to make a great night out of it again. Welcome to the Midnight Challenge. She's already here. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. She looks a bit worried. Oh man. Oh, it's Aqua? Yep. Ah, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Tigo. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. It happens. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far it's only me and Tigo. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Tea, lemon and cinnamon. Which last time it was ginger, right? I think so. Russian tea. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally coming from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Finish your drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Tycho. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. I mean, that's one of the most important things if you're doing YouTube and a job. Like I'm doing a job and YouTube. It is sometimes a bit too much for me. And I'm just honest about that. Thank you for the reminder. But by the way, Aqua, yes? Where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess? You moved here with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got the scholarship and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. We extended family. My family extended. What? Sorry. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he lives in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. It's easy. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Who is that? Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir?
Ah, yes. I don't know what to order.
Something to raise your spirits, perhaps?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like.
Actually, are you familiar with STMG?
I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it.
Ah, lucky me. STMG stands for Susi Taylor Maju Jahi.
It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood? Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add an egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMG, please. Fuck, what was it again? Something with honey, 100%. What was the base ingredient? I don't know. Milk, perhaps? Or was it mint? We'll try mint. Full Metal Conflict video games in general, Grandma. Full Metal Conflict video games in general and Grandma are her favorite things. Moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. We already know a lot about Aqua. Do we already unlock the rest? No, fuck. Was it ginger? I forgot. No. No. Shit, I'm messing up. It was milk and coffee, milk, honey, right? And egg, obviously. Shit. I'm just gonna search it on Google. It was milk, ginger, honey. I already thought like coffee? No, whoopsie. Here's your STMG, sir.
Ah, that smell. It brings back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with proper STMG here in the States. I've traveled to so many places, and none of them got it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays?
Excuse me?
Aren't you a college student?
No, we're not.
I see.
Why did he move closer?
May I ask how old you are?
You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Tigo. Who's this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people.
Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie.
What's up?
There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us.
Where? You mean him?
Yes, but not so loud.
This man is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder why she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong. Please meet Freya and Tycho.
Please call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong?
Yes.
And you're Rachel's Florentia's father?
Yes.
Furlong? Florentia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull?
Florentia was my late wife's maiden name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya.
Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you.
Anyway, that was it that you wanted to talk to me about. It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with the shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady.
Hey, I heard that.
What?
I'm not a criminal.
I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Tycho here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. 2 seconds. I don't know how to talk to her anymore, or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her a favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take a bite, and just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, she casually grabbed the slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she has achieved with her career. She's really young, but the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust their new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. If she gets arrested or forced to do drugs. Did something happen? Well, nothing happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe.
Psst, Tycho, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink.
Take care on your way.
You know, let's check out the Evening Whispers.
Cyberpunk Love Motel by Freya Fatima, 27 September 27th, 2020.
Room service? Get this order to room 512. The order came around 10 8:30 p.m. I was doing nothing, or in other words, I was waiting for an order to come. I was tasked to take a bottle of wine and a couple packs of condoms. Yes, sometimes guests really do ask for things like this. Talk about being unprepared. The person in charge that night gave me the request items and let me out of the room to deliver them. From there, I went to the lobby and waited for the elevator to arrive. While I was waiting, a guest came in behind me and pressed the button to call the elevator. He looked at me in awe. I looked back at him, showing him the smile hotel management taught me. He smiled back. When he got into the elevator, he pushed the button for the 3rd floor. Silence filled the tiny room as we ascended to the guest. Pulled his phone from his pocket and started recording me. This again, I thought. I didn't do anything about it. To be precise, I can't do anything about it. It's part of the job, after all. Ding! Wait, I can do that better. We reached the 3rd floor. The guest left while still pointing his camera at me. I waited alone until the elevator reached the 5th floor. A few seconds later, I left the elevator and started moving towards room 512. When I was in front of the door, I rang the bell to let the occupants know I'd arrived. It's here. I can hear the muffled voice of a woman. The door opened. Look, hon, they really do use the robot to deliver room service. The woman shouted back to her partner. Haha, that's so cool, the guy responded, trying to sound interested, though I'm sure he was staring at the woman's butt and couldn't wait to use the stuff they'd ordered. I want to take a picture with the robot, okay? The woman said in a saccharine, sweet, mildly nauseating tone. Sure, hon. Wait, are you sure it's okay? Sure it's okay to just hug the robot like that? Huh? Turned out the man could still think with his big brain after all. It's fine. I saw they even have a robot you can have sex with. I'm sure a simple hug won't matter, said the woman. That's a different model. What's next to you? What's next? You're going to hug a Terminator? I screamed internally. Say cheese in 1, 2, 3, flash. It looks so cute. I was hoping it might look more human-like though. Maybe they don't have the technology for that yet, said the adult woman who still hadn't grasped the concept of look but don't touch. Okay, come on, darling. This robot has got other things to do. Let's just take our order and let it do its work. They took their order and closed the door. Oh, humans. How the hell did your people manage to survive for so long in this universe? I wondered as I trundled back down to my room. Yeah, Cyberpunk Love Hotel. Cool. Cool. And Henry. Birthday, 23 May.
Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing we can do other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later we'll have to trust them make their own decisions, and with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right decisions. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. if that will ease your mind. Please do. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris, last name Lester. Morris Lester, got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call, I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Nope, he's not waiting, sorry. No. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean by her own stuff?
Modeling and also solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with the side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't know. I don't think it's for the better.
She survived being an idol, even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so?
She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her.
You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
It's really what's best though. I think she's born to soar.
But she's just a girl. My little girl.
Seriously? That's your argument.
I didn't mean to sound that way.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens.
I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a little bit longer, Tycho? Take all the time you need.
Hey, welcome back to the Evening Whispers. Today is Monday, September 28th, 2020. Werewolves representative pushed the ministry for more accessible sedative. Fair enough. Doctor from Salaktown arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Oh. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Okay. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. What were they talking about? Hey, Gayla. Excuse me. Hey, Gayla.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gayla.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. Tycho was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Tycho for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. Tea, ginger, and... What did we have unlocked? It's 100% not mint and cinnamon. Maybe milk or honey. I'm going with honey. Because we have to think about, we could have made it already, but nope. There's probably the last one that we made. Maybe milk. Could be. Ginger milk tea. No. Tea, ginger and lemon. Could it be? I don't know. Ginger, no. You know what? I may just search for the recipe. Or we... No, you know what? We'll try once again. One more time. With just green tea. Maybe it's green tea. You don't know. It could be. No. We only have one more time to trash it. Okay. I'm gonna search recipe. Okay, so according to Google, it's tea, milk, and ginger. Wait, it doesn't matter in what order it is? What? Shout out to all gamers, or this one. Do you see it? I don't know if you see it. Whatever. Blog.hyperx.com is where I got the recipe from. Okay. Why does it matter that it is in a certain order? What? Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of the mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. And that applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Someone is coming? Oh, it's Bailey's. What was Bailey's his voice again? Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's wrong? What's going on? Tycho is just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine chose your own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. Oh, like that. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Ladies and gentlemen, please Do not forget to hydrate. Hydration is important even in the night. So definitely don't forget, you know. And it's also good for a sore throat. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting and highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is? Making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of a story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright, alright. As Tigo said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte. If you know how to make it. Ginger latte. I have a feeling we have made that before. Gala head. Ginger latte. Oh. Alright. I mean, what does a latte... Oh. That's a ginger latte, probably. You never know. Milk, ginger, coffee. Fuck. What is in here, Gala? Veteran, now working in a hospital. We kinda already knew, right? Evening whispers, let's check our evening whispers. And also, let's check out that site again. Ginger latte, ginger latte. Coffee, ginger, milk. Why does it matter what way? Oh my god. The Anxious Boy and His Love Stories on Public Transport. Freya Fatima, 28th September 2020. The day was hot, sunny and humid, just like most days in Jakarta. I was standing inside the crowded bus, neither well-functioning air conditioning nor proper ventilation, trying to keep myself productive in the uncomfortable environment by reading my recently bought copy of Maruki Harukami, The Elephant Vanishes, while listening to a random playlist on my old iPod. Despite the hellish conditions, you could say I was luckier than most because I was standing near the rear door of the bus, leaning my back on the side of a seat, safe enough not to fall out of the bus, breezy enough to breathe freely. Oh, that's a very good one. As mentioned, I was on a public bus in Jakarta, so naturally I needed to wary with my surroundings, mostly keeping my belongings secure from pickpockets and other human pests. I glanced around the bus several times in between pages, and that was when I saw her. It's hard to describe her. She has no specific characteristic to differentiate her from other women. She was like the perfect example of the girl you walk past unseeing on the sidewalk every day, a girl you might glance at for a second, then a few steps later it would be hard even to remember her hair color. Never mind what her eyes, her nose, her mouth looked like. She was standing near the front door of the bus, not leaning on anything or anyone, not touching the bacteria-infested hand grip on the ceiling of the bus, although, to be fair, it might have been hard for her to reach that grip anyway, but still, she stood there with the perfect balance of a tree rooted in healthy soil. She stood as if somebody had silently put the Venus de Milo on the bus, and she somehow fit perfectly without anyone noticing it happening. She was wearing a pair of earphones, wired, just like headphones were supposed to be, and a slight smile on her face. Sometimes she closed her eyes for a few moments, enjoying the music only she could hear. Her eyes rarely stayed in one place. They kept wandering around the bus, not too fast, like someone anxious, not too slow, like someone looking at something specific. Maybe she's the one, I thought. This isn't the first time a thought like this has crossed my mind, as a hopeless romantic seeing any woman who piques my interest will immediately trigger a story in my imagination. A story of how I'll approach them, get to know them, with the proviso that they're just as I imagined them to be. Start dating, get married, have kids, grow old in our home, and so on, and so on. Random cuties, that's what I call them. Unicorns among horses. The term doesn't apply to any cute girls, I see. Of course it has to be someone special, or at least someone I imagine to be special. The thing is, automatically imagining those stories whenever I happen across a random cutie isn't healthy. It puts a toll on my mind and of course my heart. It creates a lot of unhealthy expectations before any opportunities even arise. Oh shit! She looked at me. We made eye contact for a brief flash of a second. I was immediately returned to my book. Did she even notice me staring at her? Did she see what I was thinking? My mind won't stop spinning, overthinking, while my pulse beats double time in my ears. I continue staring at my book with what just happened. I obviously can't read it properly. My eyes were looking at the words, but nothing was being processed, other than thoughts of her. I glanced back at her, and she was staring at me. Eye contact more than once. It has to mean something. Should I approach her and introduce myself? Yes, I should. But what if things go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen if we introduce ourselves? First, it's a crowded bus, and moving from the rear door to the front will definitely annoy some people. Second, what if after we approach her, she becomes annoyed and... Oh, come on. You're overthinking as usual. Nothing bad will happen, even if she does get annoyed. Don't dismiss me. Nothing bad will happen. Well, she might scream and say I'm a pervert, and then the whole bus will beat me to death. Oh, and the worst option, what if we introduce ourselves and then it turns out she's not like we imagined her to be? All that time and energy will be wasted, exchanged for years of agony. Oh, for everything will be fine. Don't worry so much. No matter what happens second, we still have to try something first. No, there's too much at risk. The debate is still raging inside my head, and that's when it happens. We make eye contact again, but this time it lasts longer than a few seconds, and then she smiled at me. Just a small curve on those perfectly average beautiful lips. I quickly returned to my book. See, you have to do something. Typo? But I remember the girl with the violin we saw on the train to Yogyakarta? Yogyakarta? A few years ago? Of course I remember. Exactly. She was just a random person that sat across from you on the train. We don't even remember what month it was. And yet we still remember the maroon coat she was wearing. The violin case she put in the overhead compartment. Her reddish hair in that pixie cut. Her... Stop it! That was different. And we might have saved ourselves a lot of embarrassment by not talking to her. The fuss, the noise, the internal dialogue, it won't stop. I was sweating, but not because of the heat, a cold sweat. This had to stop. Stop! I screamed internally. Everything stopped, and just in time my old iPod randomly shuffled to explosions in the spaces. The only moment we were alone. I cranked up the volume, but my book in my bag, and just breathed. Yes, I might lose the chance to meet the one by doing this, but at least, as long as I don't know her, she's perfect. As far as I know, she might be listening to explosions in the space. As far as I know, she might be a big fan of Harukami and Final Dreams 9. As far as I know, she might be single. As far as I know, she might be the 100% perfect match for me that I believe can't exist in my knowledge of her goes any farther than what I know right now. Besides, as the old saying goes, if it's meant to be, it will be. The bus stopped in front of Plaza Senayan, my destination. It was time for me to go. I decided not to look in her direction as I left, knowing that if I looked at her, it would be the last time I ever saw her. That's too hard for a hopeless romantic like me. I left the bus and enjoyed the warm sun and the breeze of fresh air, finally out of that metal Schrodinger's box. That's when it happened. I turned my head to the right, and there she was, standing alone, enjoying the breeze now. She was free of the roasting metal box we humans named Buzz. She turned her head to the left, showing a glimmer of surprise at seeing me standing there. After that, she smiled. So, if it's meant to be, it will be? Something we will never know, ladies and gentlemen. Something we can only experience a few times in life. Anyways, let me drink something. Let's continue. Wait, it was this, right? Come on, please. Ginger latte, serve. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drinking making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client?
Oh, I'm done with her.
Done? As in you're dropping the project? I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finished your job by bullshitting her? The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from my work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Or something like that. By the way, I'm curious, how did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Oh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay, let's call him Gognek. Gognek has a girlfriend. Still following? And that girlfriend has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. I already got it from the first time. I was like, I could say like I get it, but when I don't get it, it would suck. Oh, okay, got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but even everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but the circle bus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to go sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Gognek. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was pretty active guy, you know, back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Gognek back in college. I'd been out and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Gognek was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Gognek in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, by the way, for the people that don't like it, Baileys. Punk been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. What I'm doing with my life? Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I will have my own solo exhibition. Ginger latte, yeah. I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Gognek was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch. And he beat me to a pulp, easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Gognek. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I didn't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that, and I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came here a few days ago. How was she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy Hyde joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know... What? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress in a certain way, you can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful, like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would consider suitable, unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art job, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining their country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa, I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would be happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gayla, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help but overhearing your story. I mean, you're on the same bar, so... It makes sense. I'm also listening to the story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems in the pack, but we don't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whatever you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. I mean, we kinda already read that, right? There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decision. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy, it will be hard work. Because life is full of storms, and marriage You will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. Well, we'll have each other. And that's enough for me. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need an elf insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elfin privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings from an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege as you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Tycho. And Freya. Bye. Damn, deep conversation. What? You made me lose 2 customers in 1 minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now if you enjoyed this big movie, please do like and subscribe. Do not forget to click on the notification bell and also check out the description because there's a link to all the playlists on this channel and there you can see all the series that we have ever uploaded, which are way more than you might think. So definitely check it out. Don't forget to join the Discord, also find a link in the description. And overall, I just want to thank you so much for watching it all the way through. It really means a lot to me. It is insane support that you guys gave me. And part 2 will release next week. Or at least that's what I'm planning for. So yeah, definitely excited about that. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night everyone. Bye bye.